One critical component for any endpoint detection and remediation product is the ability to ingest threat intelligence from external locations. Sophos has provided this capability for an extended period of time. It's called Sophos Live Protection. What Sophos Live Protection allows is it allows the endpoint to receive aggregated threat intelligence feeds that have been curated by Sophos Labs. Sophos Labs subscribes to almost 50 different threat intelligence feeds. And because many of these threat intelligence feeds are free or paid services, configuring your product to ingest individual feeds can be very cumbersome in many EDR products. By including all of that threat intelligence into one live protection feed, we're able to provide the ability for the endpoint to detect threats as they emerge in the threat space, are identified by our lab's individuals, and provided to the product. Sophos, in addition to subscribing to external threat intelligence feeds on your behalf, also provides threat intelligence feeds that are used by other security products in the market. We OEM about 12 different threat intelligence feeds to external companies. This includes everything from new zero-day malware, spam locations, credential harvesting sites, etc. Sophos runs a number of honeypots on the internet, as well as web crawlers to detect new and emerging threats. All of the information is available to the endpoint, and when the endpoint discovers an item or artifact that is unknown to it, it can ask Sophos Labs for the most recent threat intelligence. Turning this on is extremely simple. Inside the Sophos console, under Threat Protection Policy, by default, Live Protection is always enabled. This allows the endpoint to reach out to Sophos Labs whenever it sees need to get current threat intelligence. We also publish threat intelligence as it changes over time. An endpoint can receive new threat intelligence updates several times per day, depending on the types of threats we're seeing and what's changing in the threat space. Once available, this live protection information was leveraged when we see new additional applications deployed, initiate their execution, or when a system scan occurs. If the threat intelligence is relatively new and a new detection is available, the scanning of the device will detect this event even if it's happened in the distance past when it was initially deployed. These types of detections generate threat cases that can be reviewed by the administrator. In addition, what Sophos is using for live protection allows the automatic submission of suspect executables to Sophos Labs for further evaluation. If you're worried about data leaving your environment, you can simply turn off the automatic submission capability.